Welcome to springlib.
So what we have here is a side view of a cylinder inscribed in a sphere of radius r. So we'll have our sphere here, which looks like a circle. And then we have, this is a cylinder, because from a side view, a cylinder just looks like a rectangle. So this is point A. We'll call this point B. Point B. This will be point D, and this will be point C. We know that point E is right here in the center. We have our radius, R, and then we have this length right here, which will be big R. This is H over 2. We'll call this point F, and this point E, and H is this whole long side right here. So we want to take these and find the volume. We already know that the volume of the cylinder, of a normal cylinder, is pi r squared h. Then we need another equation to relate this with the other variable, and that's going to be the Pythagorean theorem. We see that r squared plus h over, let's see, we have, if we solve for r squared, we'll get that r squared is equal to r squared minus h squared over 4. And that's the a squared plus b squared equals c squared. We have a squared plus b squared equals c squared, and then we just subtracted one of the components to the other side. So now we can substitute for r squared into our volume equation. So we'll put this right here. This is going to go right in there. So now what we have is that the volume is equal to pi r squared minus h squared over 4h. So now what we have is that this is equal to pi times r squared h minus h cubed over 4. So now we're going to want to differentiate this. So v prime will give us pi times r squared minus 3/4 h squared. When we solve for it at 0, we end up getting that h is equal to the square root of 4/3 r squared. So that's just going to be equal to 2 over rad 3 r. Then we can plug this value into our v double prime. We know that v double prime is going to equal pi times negative 3 over 2h. So when we plug in the value into our original v, we'll get that v equals pi times r squared 2 over root 3 r minus 2 over root 3 r cubed over 4. And this is going back to our original equation right here. Then we simplify this further, and we get that v is equal to 4 over 3 root 3 pi r cubed. So that is going to be the volume that we find for this particular cylinder.